Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Kona, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Kona's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. As you know, Kona has his very own training collar. We'll provide you additional links as you need them and as he's growing. Now he's sitting nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Kona heel, and at this point his job is to stay even with his trainer's left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind, always focusing on where you are, so that if you want to walk quickly at a fast pace, you can. If you want to walk slowly and have a conversation with someone, he should match pace with you. And each time that you stop your feet, he should sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the stay. The stay is a one-word command because it is a stationary exercise. You should practice this exercise for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. These exercises should be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. When Barry returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way around him, returning back to heel position as an additional distraction. And Barry's going to run through the heel and the sit and the stay again for you. So remember that when you're walking him, he shouldn't be dragging you. And each time that you stop your feet, even if it's just to talk to your neighbor, he should be sitting next to you and waiting for his next command, and those sits should be automatic. If he doesn't sit automatically, you would say no, sit, and give a little correction. The next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the hear command, or the recall. Barry's going to use his name and the word hear, and he's going to call him in, and Kona should come right in front and sit.
Good boy, that's a good boy.
And he should sit facing your knees. That prevents him, as he's getting older, from coming to you and jumping all over you. Very good. He leaves him in another sit stay. We're going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for you.
Kona, here. Good boy.
He has him sit and then return back to heel position and back sitting. Now the next exercises that we're going to demonstrate for you are your down commands, and there are 2 of them. This is your down from a heel position. Barry's going to use his left open palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down.
Down.
And then he leaves him in a stay. And your long down stay is great to practice when you're eating dinner. It's a 3 to 5 minute exercise. As he gets more mature, you can lengthen out the time. When Barry returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him just as he did on the sit stay for an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel. And remember, every time you get back to heel position, the dog expects to get another command. You have to tell him what you expect of him next. Barry praises him to keep him motivated and focused on him. Nice automatic sit, the down, and a stay. Always have your dog seated before you attempt to put him into a down. Barry's going to call him out of this exercise.
Here. Good boy. There we go.
Lots of motivation because he's a baby and he's done a fabulous job.
That's a good boy.
And he's growing in front of our eyes. And the very last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. Barry leaves him in a sit stay. It's the only time you'll see him use his right hand to give the command, and he's going to drop him into a down.
Down. Stay.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect for this young baby. Barry dropped his leash, walked away from him, And this is the beginning of intermediate obedience. And what is he? Not 4 months old yet? He's done a great job. He's a very smart dog, and he will outthink you if he can. Barry picks up his leash, returns all the way back around to heel position, and then praises him. Now we've demonstrated for you his heel, his automatic sit, his stay, his down, his here. These are all of the exercises that we want you to practice with him at home, both indoors and outdoors. He's been a pleasure to have, and thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.